make a lot of movies and TV shows here in L.A. with all sorts of criminals, outlaws, prisoners, and whatnot, but I don't know that we'd ever come up with a character like Donald Trump, who somehow slithered out of his cage yet again. After all that went on, the Manhattan District Attorney agreed to postpone sentencing for the 34 felony counts he was convicted of in May until after the end of his term as president, if at all. You know, he did say we'd get tired of all the winning, in fairness. 4 indictments, 34 felonies, an insurrection, the fake electors, the find me 11,000 votes call, the classified documents in the men's room. He got away with all of it. It's like Shawshank without the redemption, you know? And I have to say, for criminal mastermind who weaponized the Justice Department against Donald Trump, Joe Biden really dropped the ball on this one. It's like nothing ever happened at all. Trump is even getting intelligence briefings again. So if you're staying at Mar-a-Lago right now and you're wondering why the toilets are all clogged, that's why, okay? America is once again sharing its most delicate intelligence with its least delicate and dumbest man. How do you brief someone who already knows everything? Giving Donald Trump intelligence briefings is like giving trombone lessons to a goldfish. There's no point to it. Trump has reportedly been working the phones to put the squeeze on senators to strong-arm them into confirming Matt Gaetz for Attorney General. Matt Gaetz, also known as the Caucasian Diddy, is in the hot seat right now. At least 2 women have testified before the House Ethics Committee claiming Gaetz paid them for sex. And according to their lawyer, that's not even the most damning part.
At this particular event, what did your client witness?
So she testified in July of 2017 at this house party. She was walking out to the pool area and she looked to her right and she saw Representative Gaetz having sex with her friend who was 17.
She looked to the right and saw that. I mean, she looked to her left and saw a platter of shrimp.
Both of your clients testified that they were paid by Representative Gaetz to have sex.
That's correct. The House was very clear about that and went through each. They essentially put the Venmo payments on the screen and asked about them. And my clients repeatedly testified, what was this payment for? Well, that was for sex.
Yeah, that's why the emojis were okay and a finger just kind of pointing at it. The fact that Matt Gaetz was stupid enough to pay for sex with Venmo, that alone should be disqualifying. I mean, the Venmo molester was not quiet about his activities. The lawyer says Gaetz even flew his lady friends to New York.
They testified that they met up with Matt Gaetz in New York in January of 2019 for his appearance on Fox News.
Met up with or traveled with, do you know?
So Mr. Gaetz paid them for the tickets to come to New York for the trip. They went to Broadway shows while they're there.
What show did they see? I'm just curious now.
Pretty Woman.
About a sex worker?
Yeah. I had not even thought about that.
Really? You hadn't? Because I don't know that I'd hire you as my lawyer if... Have you ever seen that white circle in the sky at night? That's the moon. That is crazy. Taking a woman you pay for sex to see Pretty Woman. It's like taking a giraffe to the zoo. Attorneys for one of the women said she said she had sex with Gaetz on an air hockey table, which would explain why his hair is always blowing straight up in the air. The Ethics Committee in the House is scheduled to meet tomorrow to determine whether or not to release the details of this investigation. But Mike Johnson, the Speaker of the House, is using every trick in his sneaky little book to keep it quiet.
I don't want to open a Pandora's box. We're in a different era, okay? And I would be concerned about opening the Pandora's box of saying that the House Ethics Committee, with its vast resources and unlimited power, effectively, could investigate private citizens and release reports about them. I don't think we want to go down that road.
Investigate private citizens. He became a private citizen 5 days ago when he resigned specifically to avoid you releasing the results of the investigation. That's not a private citizen. Somebody needs to put Mike Johnson back in the tree he lives in and release that report, because the spinelessness is... It's staggering. One of the most outspoken critics of Matt Gaetz has been a Republican senator from Oklahoma named Markwayne Mullin.
The first time I ever met this guy, he walked up to me as Chrissy Nolan, now Governor Chrissy Nolan, and he said, man, she's a fine and you can put the B word in place there. And I looked at him, I said, really? He portrays himself as somebody he's really not. He gets his money from his dad, not from actually working. We had all seen the videos he was showing on the House floor that all of us had walked away of the girls that he had slept with. I will assume he'll probably be reelected. He's popular in his own district, but I don't think they would if they actually knew the real Matt Gaetz. He'd brag about how he would crush ED medicine and chase it with an energy drink so he could go all night.
So that was that. That was before Trump started making phone calls. This is what Markwayne thinks of Matty Bonerpill's chances now.
There's no question Matt's going to have an uphill battle, and it's going to be a really difficult fight to get him confirmed, but I'm not saying it's impossible. And if it's what the president wants, then we're going to do our due diligence.
Yeah, you do your diligence, you dildo. I mean, it's no shame. No shame whatsoever. This is the Attorney General of the United States. Trump hasn't even moved into the White House yet. Things are already nuts. If you want to know what the Republican Party is right now, this is a tweet from Marjorie Taylor Greene. I think this says it all. She's defending Matt Gaetz. She says, for my Republican colleagues in the House and Senate, if we're going to release ethics reports and rip apart our own that Trump has appointed, then put it all out there for the American people to see. Yes, all the ethics reports and claims, including the one I filed, all your sexual harassment and assault claims that were secretly settled paying off victims with taxpayer money, the entire Jeffrey Epstein files, tapes, recordings, witness interviews, but not just those. There's more. Epstein isn't the only asset. If we're going to dance, let's all dance in the sunlight. I'll make sure we do. Great, do that. Let's have a big dance part. Let's dance in the sunlight to YMCA like this and let the cheeseburgers fall where they may. She's specifically saying, if you reveal what an unfit, corrupt, sleazy dirtbag Matt Gaetz is, so help me God, I'll let the voters know that you are too. Okay, I agree with the bleach blonde, bad-built butch body. Put everything out there. Why not? I mean, no one with a red hat on seems to care anyway. And these appointments Trump is making, it really is like a season of Dancing with the Stars. Today, our celebrity president added Dr. Oz to be in charge, that's right, of Medicaid and Medicare. And Linda McMahon, the soon-to-be ex-wife of Vince McMahon, is the nominee for Secretary of Education. What the WWF is going on here? And then you have another Fox host, a guy named Sean Duffy from Fox Business, for Secretary of Transportation. Duffy served in Congress for 8 years, but you know what he did before that? He was on The Real World and Road Rules on MTV. He hired the guy from Road Rules to be Secretary of Transportation. Because of course he did. The road is right in there. And that's one of his least embarrassing picks. Maybe he'll pick one of the teen moms to be Secretary of Labor. I mean, it is a bottomless well of people who are not well. But don't tell the gang at Newsmax.
Bobby Kennedy is an absolutely inspired choice for HHS, just like the rest of this cabinet. Every day, Rob, I wake up and it's like Christmas morning. Like, what kind of incredible pick are we going to get today? As a team, this really is a dream team. We have not seen this kind of talent pool since the Founding Fathers.
Oh, Founding Fathers. Or the Three Stooges is more like it. It's so whack. And you know, if Trump can't get his nominees confirmed through the Senate, his team is considering recess appointments. Recess is where Congress temporarily suspends its proceedings, also where Matt Gaetz finds his girlfriends. Allegedly, of course. Our fondling father was in Texas for a SpaceX launch today with his new best friend, Elon. This is quite a courtship. Trump's going to rocket launches. Elon is jerking it up at UFC. And the real winner in all this is Melania. She didn't have to go anywhere with him anymore because he's got Elon Musk by his side. Trump attended the launch to get a better sense of SpaceX technology and also to see how viable it would be to launch Don Jr. up there, too. Don Jr. is back to his podcast, I guess. And, you know, we make fun of the guy because he's an imbecile, but he's actually covering a lot of important stuff.
Biological and objectively attractive women are now allowed, once again, to win beauty pageants. For years, we're getting dudes winning female beauty pageants. But perhaps this is a sign, guys, that the world is healing. We are back, folks.
We are back, folks. We are back to ladies with no penises again, folks. And then we have Mr. MyPillow Mike Lindell, who was falsely accused of giving a secret shout-out to neo-Nazis because he put his pillows on sale for $14.88. The number 14 supposedly stands for the number of words in a white supremacist slogan, and 88 is said to be code for Heil Hitler because H is the 8th letter in the alphabet, which would make 88 code for Happy Hanukkah, too. But these are the depths these crazies go to. Mike has, of course, denied the allegations, but he also isn't changing the price.
Because of your overwhelming support, our $14.88 MyPillow has been one of the biggest sales in MyPillow history.
That's right, and as we all know, sales of MyPillows have a rich and unforgettable history. A lot has happened since we last spoke with the MyPillow man. The machines didn't steal the election this time, I guess, which is good. So I thought it would be nice to check in to see how he's doing, and we have him with us now. Hello, Mike Lindell. Hi, Mike.
Who's that? Who's that? Hello, Mr. President. I'm ready to serve.
No, it's not the president, Mike. It's Jimmy Kimmel.
What? Not now, Trimble. Come on. I got to keep these lines open for when I get the call from our one true president, Donald J. for Jesus Trump.
Well, wait, now. Why is Donald Trump calling you?
Well,
Mike?
that's one of the dumbest questions I've ever heard, even from you. He's assembling all his top guys to fill out his cabinet.
But, Mike, as far as I know, I've heard a lot of names. Your name has not been mentioned for his cabinet, not even as a rumor.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I am.
My name wasn't mentioned?
No.
Was it bandied about?
No, I'm sorry, it wasn't bandied about.
Not even for the Department of the Posterior?
No, not even for that.
Oh, who in the holy crapola is he naming then?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of people. There's Kristi Noem, there's Marco Rubio, there's RFK Jr. for health.
RFK? R the F&K Jr.?
Yeah.
That spooky roadkill collector?
Yeah.
Oh, listen, you can't go and eat a dead bear that's been festering in your trunk all day. That's how you get brain worms.
Right.
And I should know.
Yeah, I mean, it is something that... what's going on? You okay, Mike? Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Wow, that's a good... it's going back in. Mike, okay. Wow, all right. Mike...
Are you okay?
Mike, I have more bad news. He also nominated Dr. Oz.
Dr. Wizard of Oz?
No, yeah.
That kook from the Oprah Winfrey Show?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
He nominated her and the wrestling lady from Vince McMahon's wife.
Hold on, it's him. Hello, Mr. President. Mr. President, hello.
I don't hear the phone ringing, Mike.
What? Oh, boy,
Mike, that sounds like the battery from a smoke detector.
Yep, these things always want to go off if you have a little fun.
Yeah. Oh, Mike, don't eat the battery. You're eating the battery?
If I don't, the sprinkle system goes off and short circuits all my curling irons.
Okay. Wait, you have more than one curling iron?
Some of us ain't blessed with the naturally curly pubes.
Okay, that's true. Yeah, Mike.
Hang on, it's gonna be him. Hello.
That doesn't. No, that sounds like a truck backing up outside.
Who is it?
It sounds like a truck backing up outside, Mike.
Okay, well, that must be my weekly manure delivery. Come on in, guys, bring it in.
Are you a gardener? What do you have a manure? No. Oh, well, what's the manure for?
Well, you know that old saying that you catch more flies with honey?
Yeah.
Well, you could catch even more flies with a dump truck full of pony turds.
Okay, I don't know why you'd want to catch flies, but you seem very upset, Mike. That does sound like a phone, Mike.
Hello there, Mr. President. I told you.
Oh, geez. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, Mr. President. No, Mr. President.
Is that really Donald Trump?
Okay, I see. No, it's the president of the Mankato Homeowners Association.
Oh.
He's telling me I gotta get rid of all the manure I got piling up in here.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, Dirk. Yeah, don't get your panties in a beehole. I'll take care of it. You get stupid freaking Dirk.
Yeah, Mike.
Look, how am I gonna...
Yeah. What?
I have an idea.
Okay.
Jimmy, I got good news for your listeners.
They're viewers, but
I'm running a special offer.
Okay.
Pillars full of animal poop. These made in the USA pillows are the comfiest your head will ever touch.
Uh-huh.
We got them in firm.
Yeah.
And we got some of them in soft, too. Use promo code DIARRHEA for 20% off.
Okay, Mike. Thanks so much for talking to us. It's good to catch up with you.
Now, and I'll go ahead and I'll throw in these size 14 squirrel leather moccasins.
Oh, my God.
Absolutely free.
Thank you.
Chip and Dale.
Yeah,
Get one for the missus.
Okay, Mike. You got a call there, it sounds like. All right, Mike Lindell, everybody. Thank you so much, Mike. Promo code is diarrhea.